What's up guys, Douglas from Bike School here, and today I'm making this quick video explaining to you the #1 issue that I see from our new Bike School members when they're trying to learn bar spins. Everyone wants to learn bar spins, but they get caught up on one issue. So I want to explain to you what that issue is and what you can do to actually avoid it. Bar spins look sick, bar spins are super fun, and yeah, so let's get right into the video. Yeah, man, you could say that I'm pretty good. I've been learning bar spin. You can almost bar spin? Man, that's crazy. That is such a sick trick. Yeah, I just throw them a lot. You know, I haven't quite got it yet, but I'm working on it. I'm just, you know, I'm there. I'm gonna be really good soon. So like, where are you at with it? Are you you almost catching them? You almost landing them, or what? Well, I haven't like gotten close yet, but like I'm really working on them, and I can almost bar spin. Oh, so you're not really doing bar spins. Well, it's a work in progress. It's just a work in progress. Like, give me some time. I don't know if that really counts, man. Well, let me see what you got. You want to see one? Okay, look, check this out. I'll get it right here. Well, that was pretty close, right? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I mean, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Here's the thing, man, you aren't committing to them. You need to commit to those bar spins. Like, if you jump in the air and throw a bar spin, but you're not fully committing, you're never gonna get close, and there's no way you can actually land it that way. All right, man, thanks. I'll try that. I'll work on that. All right, so get out there, start committing, and start landing those bar spins. You got this, bro. Well, Grammy nominee goes to me, obviously, but I'm sure you got the gist of the video, right? You can bar spin until you're blue in the face, but if you're not committing to it, you're not actually getting closer to it. I see so many people hop, throw the bars, and don't get anywhere with it. You need to be committed 110% every time that you throw the bar. Otherwise, it's not gonna be worth your time. You just make sure there's nobody in there. Look, you need to be committed to the bar spin, and I understand that that's a really scary thing to do. I know for me, when I was learning them, I just wanted to throw them. And I thought that if I threw the bars, eventually I would magically land it. And now that I think about it, that's pretty crazy, right? There's absolutely no way that you can land a bar spin if you're just tossing them and kind of half-assing it. If you're just tossing them, you're taking your feet off, you're taking your hands off, you're not trying to get your hands back on, you're not actually doing a bar spin, you're not actually trying a bar spin. But how can you overcome this fear of doing the bar spin and actually committing to it? Well, the first thing you need to work on is make sure you're confident with the whole trick. And what I mean by that is make sure you're confident with your hops. Is your hop high enough? Are you leveling out? Do you have good form with the hop? If you don't have that, you're not gonna commit to the trick because you don't feel confident. Can you take your hands off the bike? That's something else you need to think about, because when you're doing a bar spin, you are essentially, both hands are off the bike at one point, and you need to be comfortable with that. Otherwise, again, you're not gonna commit, you're not gonna be confident. Do you know how the trick actually works? Have you watched it in slow motion? Have you asked people for help and feedback on that trick? Do you know what you're doing wrong and just understand the general concept? To me, it would be like going to a pool hall trying to play pool but not actually knowing how to play pool. If you don't understand the concept of the game, then there's no sense in even trying, and there's no way that you can do it. So some action steps for that is work on the hop. Film yourself hopping, see how it looks. Does it look like you have enough time for a bar? If you're hopping like this, you could probably toss a bar in there. But if your hop looks like this, you probably are gonna have a really hard time throwing the bar spin. Are you comfortable taking your hands off? Try this. Hop in the air and take one hand off. If that scares you to death, you're probably not ready to take your hand off and throw the bar spin. You need to work on that. Get comfortable with that first. Do you know how the bar spin works? Do you know what your hands are doing when you throw the bars, when you catch the bars? Do you understand the whole concept? Are you throwing goofy footed? Are you throwing regular? Like, you need to figure this out. Watch some videos of how to bar spin and then piece it together like that. Now, that one reason that most people don't actually know what they're doing with bar spins and don't commit to it is because they're scared and they're not ready. But another thing is, have you practiced enough? Do you take aside the time to practice your bar spins without being in the air or maybe on your back, just standing here? In Bike School, we tell our members to always stand there and throw the bar spins, even if you're just chilling, right? You should always be tossing the bars and always be working on them because they're gonna help you build that muscle memory. Because tossing the bars around while you're just standing at the skate park is gonna help you build that muscle memory later on. You need to have the muscle memory to understand what you're doing so you can throw the bars subconsciously. Like you need to be able to just, right? Can you do that? See how my hand's going back? It's perfect form. And because of that, I can do it with my eyes closed, right? Look, I'm gonna try it right now. I'm gonna try this with my eyes closed, okay? If I get hurt, tell my mama I love her. All right. Oh, I'm gonna hurt my finger. I shouldn't have said that. I lied. It's really windy right now. Not that that has anything to do with it, but. Oh my God. Bro, if that was off camera, I'm gonna be pissed. I feel like you saw that. I don't know. I hope you did. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to film it again, but I'm not if I don't have to. That was crazy. But the moral of the story, one, get it down. Figure out the foundation part of the trick. Figure out the hop. Figure out the level out. Figure out where you're gonna throw. Figure out taking your hands off. Figure out the concept of the bar spin. And then practice it without putting yourself at risk. Do it with your eyes closed, standing at the park. That's gonna build that muscle memory so that you can do it later on and once you're ready to hop. Now, I did a whole nother video on building up confidence when doing BMX tricks. All of them. All the BMX tricks require a crazy amount of confidence. And you need to understand how to build up that confidence to start learning these bigger tricks like bar spins. So check out that video if you're still having trouble with the confidence thing. But that's one of the biggest issues. People do not commit to bar spins. They don't have the confidence. They don't have the concept of the trick. And another thing is they're just rushing it. It's like, I want to learn bar spins to be cooler than my friends, even though I'm not ready yet. So they're gonna rush into the bar spin and start throwing them way before they're ready. And what's gonna happen is they're skipping that foundation process. They're skipping the solid bunny hops. They're skipping the one-handers. They're skipping the tuck no-handers, the X-up, the T-bogs. All those foundation tricks that build into the bar spin, that make bar spins easier later on, they get skipped because everyone wants to learn to bar spin. And I'm here to tell you, don't do that. If you, in bike school, guys, we line everything out the way you should learn them because like I said, tricks build upon other tricks. It's like one-footed can builds into a no-footed can. And you're not gonna be very successful if you learn a no-footed can first. If you go one-footed can to two-footed can or no-footed can, it's essentially the same thing and it makes it easier when you learn in that sequential order. So we have it lined out just like that so you can learn the sequential order of the tricks. But a lot of people skip ahead. Like they skip the whole foundation section and get all the way to the big three, the flip, the tail whip, the bar spin. It's like, whoa. You're not ready for that, man. You got to take it day by day. So if you think you are ready, now you understand the commitment is the biggest thing. You don't want to be throwing bars uncommitted. It's like, look, you're in a relationship, right? But you're not committed to it. That relationship is going nowhere. You're in the bar spin, you're not committed to it. Guess what?
That bar spin is going nowhere.
You have to be committed. You have to be 100% confident that you're gonna land this trick and then send it. But before that even helps you, you need to have the basics down. So assuming you have the basics, assuming you know what you're doing with the bar spin, are you committed? Are you ready to be a better bike rider? Join bikes, nah, just kidding. Hope this helped, guys. You guys have a great rest of your day and let me know in the comments what you want help with next. I'll be happy to help you. All right, how many bar spins can I land before I before I fall over? We'll see. Also, I'm gonna throw up a video at the end here or while I'm doing these bar spins that I think you'll really enjoy, so check it out. Here we go. Hey, speaking of which, guys, if you want a really in-depth version of how to bar spin, I'm exhausted, but we have it in bike school. We went super in depth. It's 15 minutes long. It's gonna help you out a lot, so check that out.